In this lecture, I'm going to talk about how to design GUI application classes. First, I'd like to discuss, for so many GUI frameworks in Java, what is appropriate for you to choose. There are Swing, SWT, AWT, SwingX, JGuis, JavaFX, Apache Pivot. SwingX and JGuis are not so popular, so we rule them out. AWT is the foundation of Swing. It performs well, but it's lack of the advanced components. So it's too simple, but it is the first GUI package. So it is still widely in use. Therefore, we still will cover this AWT package. Swing is based on the AWT as previously stated. In its infancy, it was regarded as slow and buggy and caused IBM to create SWT for Eclipse. Eclipse is largely supported by IBM. However, with Java 6, Swing became the framework of choice for building new applications because it's already lightweight and very useful, and Swing has a lot of rich components but still lacking in some area. So people still try to create different packages. And remember, Java AWT is java.awt, Swing is javax.swing, X is for extended. SWT created by IBM for Eclipse. They seem to think that Swing was not suited for Eclipse at that time. By itself, it's pretty low level. Low level means very fast because it's designed by low-level native code. And it uses the platform's native widgets through JNI. In the beginning, it's not related to Swing or AWT at all. The API, however, is somewhat clunky and not intuitive. They do have some advanced components such as tree table. So therefore, SWT is a different design, so it is not. In our course, we'll stay focused on AWT and Swing, unless that you would like to use Eclipse or IBM package SWT. JavaFX is the latest flagship of Java Oracle, promising to be the de facto standard in developing rich desktop and web applications. So we will have separate 17 to 19 chapters on JavaFX. In this 11 to 13, we focus on AWT and Swing. Apache Pivot, it renders UI using Java 2D, thus minimizing the impact of legacies of Swing and AWT. Its main focus seems to be the RIA, rich internet applications, but it seems it can also be applied to desktop applications. So I will believe that Apache Pivot is very powerful, but again, it is an advanced package. You can have the information right here. Qt Jumpy. Qt Jumpy is good for desktop applications, and it is cross-language, cross-platform Qt package that's designed in C and C++, and you can mix it with Python, Java, JavaScript, Ruby on Rails, several different packages, similarly written in Qt library that's in C and C++. So the performance is very good, very fast. The information is right here. Java GUI applications. We can use Java to design web page GUI applications or applets. But however, a lot of browsers of today, in 2016, the applets already being considered as very dangerous. So we would just use the applets to demonstrate those functions, and we would suggest to use AWT and Swing to develop the applications on desktop. And desktop application is using Java Foundation class and JavaFX is the main focus for this course. And then more advanced responsive web page design using JavaFX 2.0, 3.0 is a good direction to move on, but lack of educational materials. JavaFX can also be used for web page applications, so it's something that we would like to explore. AWT package is huge. It consists of 12 packages. Swing is even bigger, with 18 packages in Java JDK 1.7. Fortunately, only 2 packages are important. First one is the java.awt. It contains the core AWT graphic classes. It's used for structural modeling, just like HTML in web page. So it has the component, container, and layout, and some custom graphic classes such as color and font. So these 3, we already talking about it in the hierarchy of the AWT class hierarchy. Java.awt.event package, it supports event handling. It is used for behavioral modeling just like JavaScript. So java.awt components or containers, this package is used to describe the structure of the Java windows or frames or dialogues. And the java.awt.events, it is used to handle the behavior such as mouse click, key click, or window close-up, something like that. And it has the event listener, and the event listener adapters. AWT is a cross-platform, cross-device interface to develop a graphic program that runs on all platforms. AWT container classes, top-level containers, frame, dialog, and applets. Each GUI program has a top-level containers. In some GUI package, call it widget or application. The commonly used top-level containers in AWT are frame, dialog, and applet. We have already tried one applet in the previous lecture, and now we are talking more on frame and dialog. A frame provides the main window, so it's a main window that pop up for the GUI application, which has a title bar here, the name of the program, contains an icon, a title, minimize, maximize, restore down, and the close buttons right here, an optional menu bar, and the content display area, the menu bar, sometimes toolbar as well, and status bar. The whole frame that you will use. In some language or some package like Qt, it is called like widget. To write a GUI program, we typically start with a subclass extending from java.awt.frame to inherit the main windows as follows. Java application using frame, you need to import the java.awt.frame. This is the class that you like to extend. So anything extend the frame will become the main program in the GUI environment. The frame class is just like any other class. The only difference is the frame class mapped to a main program in a GUI environment. And any class that extends frame will inherit the frame class's features, so they will become another main program class as well, since it inherits the frame's nature. And they will be a constructor, and constructor will be used to build a main frame. And in the main program, you just need to new the constructor to get a frame that is in this my GUI program class. And you will be able to start a GUI application. GUI application using dialog and applet. An AWT dialog is a pop-up window, so it usually is used to be called from the mainframe and then used for interacting with the user. A dialog has a title bar. A title bar contains an icon, a title, and a close button, and the content display area as illustrated. And inside here, sometimes it has the input. So the dialog could be a file dialog or a phone dialog, or sometimes it's a save as dialog, a lot of different dialog that you may usually see in different application programs. An AWT applet is a top-level container for an applet, which is a Java program run inside the browser. We already showed that in the previous lecture. An applet will be discussed in the later chapters. JavaFX application class. application class from which JavaFX application extend. JavaFX application class have a life cycle. The entry point for JavaFX application is the application class. The JavaFX runtime does the following things. First, construct an instance of the specified application class. So you will need to build an instance, and that instance mapped to a certain application program or a certain window, and call init method. Init can be written down in your class. And then start method, and the start method is also one of the methods in your class. And then wait for the application to finish, and after the finish, you can call the platform.exit. Usually it's a system.exit or something like that, or you call stop method. Our first example, let me show it side by side with the BlueJ environment. On the right hand side, I have the Java code for the first example, and right here, as you can see, I have the JavaFX package. So you can download our GUI underline basics.zip. If you unzip it, there will be a GUI directory. Under the directory, there are 3 packages, and one of it is this JavaFX. And I will put all the JavaFX example under this package. And then there's a swing package that will give you a swing example code. It's a swing package right here. And then the April package, like the previous example we show you, the drawGrid.java. This whole thing is the 3 top-level things that you can build by JavaFX or Swing or April. Okay, right here, this first example shows the text in the middle application window. So it imports so many different packages or classes. That's okay. And then the first line of the program, the class extends application. I show you the application is the main class in JavaFX program. And then it overrides the state start method by doing this. And in BlueJ, you need to use the primary stage. That's the name BlueJ will take. If you put the stage, it won't work. It may work for the NetBeans, but not for BlueJ. And then you have the init function written down right here to build the first application for you. And here are different statements explanation. Basically, you will start a scene of 300.200 pixels, and then new a label, and then set the label's font as a serif, normal weight, 20 pixels, and then add that label to the root. The root is actually a pane. A pane is a holder in JavaFX. A step pane is a container that will hold that label, and then after that, you show the scene. Let's check the result. After you finish it, you should compile. After that, you should run the main program. The result is like this. It's shown as the label like in your program. Okay, thank you.